drifting and floating. 2 and 1. Be there now. Where are you? Do you feel anything?
I see like a silver trailer.
Okay. A silver trailer. Is it big?
It's like one of those streamline trailers.
Are you outside of it?
Yes.
Can you see the ground?
I see trees.
What kind of trees?
Pine trees.
Is this your trailer?
No.
What else do you see?
Yeah, just the trailer.
Okay, so let's look
And
down.
trees.
Let's look down and see if we have any feet right now. If you have a body.
Can you see your feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Everything is exactly how it should be.
The trailer's gone.
Are you just above it, just observing the scene?
Right now it's all black again.
Okay, good.
Nice, very
So
good.
let's-
Very, very good.
While we close that scene, use our imagination to create the most beautiful place, a safe and beautiful place. What comes to mind?
Water. I see like a lake with water.
Are you close to it?
Yes. There's like a rail.
It going into the...
Holding me back.
Okay.
I'm just staring at the water.
Good. What color is the rail?
White. And blue water. I don't see anybody around.
No. And let's look at yourself. What are you wearing?
I can't see what I'm wearing.
That's okay. You see what you meant to. Is there anything else that catches your attention here? Okay.
I'm making myself look around. Don't see anything.
Okay.
What are you doing out there?
Just standing there, looking out at the water.
Do you
Is it
like the
beautiful?
water?
Yeah, it is pretty.
Yeah.
Good.
Do you fish in the water?
I'm not fishing.
No?
So we could just use this safe place, this beautiful place, to return to at any time during this session. And let's see if we can ask your parents. They are connected to you. So let's give them a little ring. Let's call them with your mind. Let's see if they can come down and join you. Are you calling them?
Right now, I'm just to the black again.
Okay. So you can. Okay. So let's go drifting and floating to a scene where we can meet with your parents. 3, 2, and 1. Be there now. Where are you?
I'm at a like a place that has several picnic tables.
Mm-hmm.
Like a park?
It has a cover over it.
Mm-hmm. Like little canopy?
Pavilion.
Brilliant. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I can see people at a table,
Mm.
but I can't see who it is.
How many people?
Like 4.
4? They're sitting at a table?
2 of them have their back to me.
Mm-hmm.
The other 2, I can't tell who they are.
Okay, so let's just walk a little bit closer. Let's see what happens next. Are they male or female?
2.
Okay.
I can't see them. It's like I can see like their shadows sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see
Like a silhouette?
who they are.
Mm. Okay. Does it look like, is there any color?
No, it's grayish.
Grayish. Okay. Do they all look grayish?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. And they're all sitting, so they're kind of talking to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we can zoom forward, zoom closer and closer. So just zoom in, zoom in. And the closer and closer you get, the clearer and clearer the picture becomes.
The more you describe, the more you will see.
Looks like a child
Mm-hmm.
went up to the table.
How old is the child?
Oh, 5 or 6.
Mm.
Just went up to the table.
Are they talking to the child?
Yeah.
Mm.
But they're fading.
That's okay. It's okay if they fade. Let them fade in and out. Doesn't matter. It'll just show you what you need to see.
I don't know why. I'm going to my car and I unlocked the trunk of my car.
Mm-hmm. What kind of car is it?
It's my Honda. It's gray Honda. But I walked to the car and went to the inside and unlocked the
trunk?
trunk.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what happens next?
Nothing.
Let's look in the
Good.
trunk. Let's look in the trunk. What's in the trunk?
Can't see anything. And it's starting to fade away.
Okay. Good. Your vision's coming in. This is excellent. Excellent. Very, very good.
So
Nice.
let's close this scene. And let's go drifting and floating to the next time and place. 3, 2, and 1. Be there now. Where are you?
I just see black.
Okay.
My mind is just saying cruise,
Cruise.
but I don't.
Okay, so let's just listen. So cruise, what about cruise?
Your dad cruise?
I think so.
Okay. So breathe all the way in. And all the way out. And we're just relaxing the body, and you're just concentrating on just breathing just like that, so that you can keep your concentration on your breathing and relaxing the body, so that you can get all the messages you need to get today. So is Cruz Gonzalez present?
No.
No.
It's like I just heard his name.
Mm-hmm.
Right now,
Mm-hmm.
I see like
Mm-hmm.
people sitting on the curb.
On the curb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they have their backs to me.
How many people?
I'm going to say 4 or 5 on the curb. They have their legs sticking out.
What else? Just describe what you see.
They have their backs to me.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell who they are,
Mm-hmm.
but they're on the curb and they have their feet sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know who they are though.
Can you tell what house or where you're at?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Do they seem like you know them?
I can't tell who they are.
So let's change our perspective. Let's change where we're viewing this from. So let's just move up and over, and let's just look at them from the other side. And who are these people? And you just allow yourself to see. It's okay to see. Everything's fine.
Yeah, they're
Mm-hmm.
on the curb.
Who are they?
I don't know. They have their backs to me.
Okay.
Okay. Can you see yourself or are you just floating?
I'm looking behind them.
What are you guys all looking at?
I don't know. I don't see anything. I just see them with their backs to me.
Mm-hmm.
There's grass.
Grass. Is it green?
Yeah.
It's green grass.
And they're just sitting on the
And
curb.
they're sitting
Are
on
you
the
guys in front of a house?
Can't see a house.
Okay.
Is it a park?
More like,
Okay. So they're just
And
kind
do you feel like you know them?
I'm not afraid of them, but I can't
Are
see
they-
who they are.
Are they old men or old women or younger? Are they children?
No, they're adults.
Adults. Okay. Men or women? Do they feel like they have male energy or female energy?
I think it's more male energy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why can't I see their faces?
All you have to do is desire to see it.
Let's
You
just
say,
use,
I-
You can also use your knowing.
I
You'll know who
desire
they
to
are.
see their faces. It's that easy.
I
Your angels will
desire
help you.
to see their faces.
Mhm.
Please.
Mhm.
I desire. To see their faces. No,
Not now, not at this time.
no. They're
Okay.
fading.
Okay.
So let's close the seed. And let's go traveling to the next time and place that's significant. 3, 2, and 1. Be there now. What do you see?
I see me eating pizza. Like, that's so weird. Why do I see that?
Mm-hmm. What kind of
Just I'm eating the pizza and the string cheeses.
Mm-hmm. Is it good?
Yeah.
That's the best kind. Cheesy pizza.
Mm.
String kind.
But I don't see anybody.
Hang on, are you sitting?
Yeah.
What are you sitting on?
On a chair.
Are you at a pizza shop?
The pizza's good.
Are you at a pizza shop?
No, I'm just sitting there
Eating pizza.
at a table and having a piece of pizza.
And how old are you?
I feel younger.
Like how old?
I don't know, 13, 14? It's good. But I'm by myself.
Do you have anything else in your hands?
No. Just, I'm holding on to the pizza. To be young again.
Do you feel good?
Yeah.
Does your body feel like
I feel happy.
nice? You feel happy. Feels good.
Yeah. But I'm by myself.
You're happy?
Yeah. And smile.
Can you see your face?
Yeah. I have long hair.
How long?
I always had long hair. Past my shoulders.
Wow.
I'm just eating the pizza. My lips feel cold.
Yeah, that'll happen. Use your breath. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. So let's see if we can invite one of Irma's guardians or angels in to come sit at this table.
I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of my dad,
Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking, where's your dad?
but I don't see him.
Mm-hmm.
You want to invite
I'm just
him
sitting
to-
there thinking I can
Can you feel him?
picture him,
Okay, there you go.
but I don't
What do you picture?
I don't
Feel?
picture him. I feel like he's there,
Okay.
Yeah.
but I can't see him.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how it works sometimes.
You know how you can feel that somebody's there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can feel him. Mm-hmm.
Does he want to buy the pizza with you?
You can ask him in your mind. Is he trying to get a piece of your pizza?
Come on, Dad. No, I just feel his presence there.
Okay. Let's ask him if he has anything to tell you today.
Come on, Dad. I can feel like he's looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there. I'm fading.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay.
It's okay.
So let's just go with where it takes us. And let's go drifting and floating now that your father is present. Maybe he wants to show you something. 3. Drifting and floating. 2. And 1. Be there now.
My nose is getting cold.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
I can feel him around, but I don't see him.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Come on, Dad.
So allow him to just come in. We can just allow to just rest and allow.
Flowing out your feet. And into the heavens.
And we have a nice,
Beautiful.
sealed, relaxed space to visit.
So let's see what he has to show you. Let's connect with your dad. You've already connected with him. Mind to mind and heart to heart.
I can feel his presence, but I can't see him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good.
So let's go to a significant memory.
So let's ask him if is he with your mom? If his presence is there, you can use your knowing. So ask him,
That's
is his
good.
mom there? Is your mom there?
Dad is my mom. Is my mom there? When my feet are cold.
Mm-hmm. So use your breath. Breathe all the way in and all the way out. And relax the body.
I'm at Big Bear.
You're a big
Yeah.
bear.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
by that lake. And there's the railing, the white railing.
Hmm.
I can see the pine trees.
Mm.
I can feel my dad,
Mm-hmm.
like behind me.
It's okay to have him visit. Allow him to come up.
Come on, Dad.
That's okay.
Let's not listen to
Mm-hmm.
the ego. Just let it come.
You don't have to try, because he's already there. You don't have to try to do anything. He's there. He's already there. You just have to allow it. So you just walk along. So you're at Big Bear, and you see the pine trees.
I can feel him, but I don't see him.
Okay, so let's just walk along with him for a bit. So what do you see? Are the trees?
The water,
Mm-hmm.
pretty. You know how the sun hits the water.
Uh-huh.
It just looks pretty.
Do you like it out there?
Yeah.
Have you been there?
You
with
can
your
see.
family?
You can see. Yes, you can see the cabins around the lake, and I can feel him there.
Uh-huh. Did he take you guys there a lot?
We used to go to the mountains.
Uh-huh. So he liked the mountains.
We used to go. My dad loved the mountains.
Uh-huh.
We used to go to a place called Shady Oaks, and we used to picnic there. We used to drive up to the mountains. That's my dad's happy place.
Is that a big?
But I've never been to Big Bear with him. I've been to Big Bear, but not with him.
Mm.
Okay.
My lips are so cold.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Dad, turn around.
I think you turn around. Why don't you turn around? Your dad's behind you, right?
Let's do a 360.
I can feel him. I can feel him there.
Okay, so you turn around. You do a turn.
I don't see him.
Okay. How about let's start by looking on the floor for his feet. Let's look around and see if we can find him where he's at in the house. Oh, I don't know. I saw a picket fence.
Hmm.
Can you see anything?
I just feel him.
What do you feel?
I just feel him around me. I can feel him.
Mm-hmm.
He's looking at me,
Uh-huh.
but I can't see him.
Hmm.
Do you feel that throughout the day or like throughout your days ever?
You know, I used to when he first left. A couple of months ago, I was folding towels and I could smell his pipe. All of a sudden, his pipe came up to me. And I said, Dad, I smell your pipe. I know you're here. But I didn't see him. I just could smell his pipe. And I feel him around, but I can't see him.
Do you want to see him? Do you want to?
I would like to, but
What?
maybe he doesn't want me to see him.
Let's ask. Ask in your mind.
Come on, Dad.
No,
Let's ask what he looks like right now.
just ask the question. What does
Dad.
my dad look like now? Just ask that in your mind.
What do you look like, Dad? Dad, what do you look like? You know what? Now I can see his broad shoulders.
Nice. So he's got broad
My dad always had broad shoulders. He was just... Oh my God, I can see his shoulders.
Do they look like old shoulders or young?
No, he looks No, they look good.
Mm.
Oh my God.
What is he wearing? Can you tell? What kind of shirt he has on?
Like a flannel. He used to wear flannels when we used to go to the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my dad loved going to the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
He used to say when he retired, he was going to move to the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
That was his dream.
Did he do that?
No. He got sick and he couldn't go.
Is he in the mountains now?
He's there with me.
Mm.
I feel him. But I can't. But I can see his shoulders, his broad shoulders.
What else do you see in the mountain?
Oh my God. Come on, Dad. Let me see you.
Just ask. I want to see more.
Come on, Dad. I want to see more of you. Let me see you, Dad.
Let's ask if you can give him a hug today.
No, I see him. I see his smile.
Mm.
My dad.
Was it a beautiful smile?
Oh, look at him.
What does he look like? Describe him.
My lips feel so cold. Dad, come closer. He's far away.
That's okay. Just enjoy what he looks like. He's showing you what he looks like.
He's smiling.
He looks happy?
He's smiling because he's in his happy place.
Nice. So he's in the
He's in the mountains.
mountains. Nice.
He's up by the trees that he loves in the lake.
Nice.
I can barely see his face.
Okay, so let's just thank him for the visit. That was beautiful.
Dad. I can see his smile. Oh, he looks so good. Just let me stare at you, Dad. He's fading. Oh, my dad. Oh, my feet are cold. Okay. He's gone.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm still by the lake. I can still see the lake, and the rail is right there.
So even though you can't see him, he's still with you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's ask with your mind, with your telepathy, if he'd like to tell you anything. Tell him to use words because that's how we understand in the physical.
Come on, Dad. Talk to me, Dad. The lake looks so pretty. Come on, Dad. Do you have anything to ask me, Dad? Or to tell me?
Okay.
No, he's not around.
Okay.
He's already gone. I can't feel him. He's just making his presence known.
That was wonderful. So, are we able to ask? Let's ask and see what your mom looks like now. Let's just ask in your mind, what does your mom look like now? Can they give you a visual?
Mom, come. I can see my mom.
Mm-hmm. What does she look like?
She's in a house dress.
What's that?
My mom hardly wore pants.
Oh.
She was always like in a house dress.
What color is it?
She has an apron on.
Mm-hmm. What color is the apron?
I want to say like a pinkish orangish color.
Is she cooking?
She loved her aprons.
Mm.
And her hair is wavy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she looks so pretty in her house dress.
Hmm. So when she came to Jeanette, she showed her hands. Can she show you her hands?
No, I don't see her hands. And I just see like a side view of her.
Uh-huh.
How old does she look?
She looks younger. She looks young.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember that look when I was younger.
Really?
But I can't just see her side view.
Mm-hmm.
She's wearing an apron.
She's got that, I can't even tell the color of her dress.
Mm.
But she has an apron on. She always wore her apron when she was cooking.
Mm-hmm. Whose house is she in? Where is she?
She's in the little house that we lived in.
Mm-hmm. Where?
And we had a old stove, old-fashioned stove.
Uh-huh.
And she's standing next to it. Oh my God.
Is she cooking?
I can't tell if she's cooking, but she's standing by the stove.
Okay.
Oh. That's the house she brought the twins to.
Oh.
Such a little house. But we all lived in it.
Are the twins there?
And next door was Mr. and Mrs. Simmons. How funny. And I can see my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he's laying on the bed in the big room. The big room is our bedroom, and we were all in there.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom's by the kitchen.
Did she look happy?
My mom always looked happy.
Mm.
Always. You never saw my mom sad. The only time I saw her sad was when they broke up. She was so sad.
How old was she when they broke up?
She was about 50.
Mm. She looks happy now, huh?
Yeah, she looks younger. It's so beautiful, my mom. She loved us so much.
It's beautiful.
But she had... Oh, God, we were all there in that house. Little house. I remember we got our first TV when we were in that house, and to think that the screen was so small on this little TV, and we would just sit on the floor and look up.
The good old days?
I can see us sitting cross-legged on the floor.
All the kids?
We're watching TV in black and white.
What are you guys watching?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Is it just your family
But
or other kids?
no, it was just us. But
Yeah.
on Sundays, we would have dinner and then we would watch. We would watch a show about animals, wild. We would watch the show with my dad. It was a Mutual of Omaha show, and they used to show us about all the animals. And then we would watch the Disney show, and we would lay on our stomachs. And my dad would come around and he would pinch our butts. And one day he pinched my butt and I said, "You're being a pinchy." And my mom said, "What did you say?" I said, "He's being a pinchy because he's pinching our butts." And she said, "That's a bad word." But I didn't know. I just said he's being a pinchy. Just laughing. Then we're watching Ed Sullivan in that little house. Oh, such good memories in that little house. My mom, because she had the twins, she was so busy. She would put a blanket outside. I can see her folding the blanket outside. And then she would put the playpen and she would put the twins in there. And then their diapers are hanging on the clothesline. And she would take the diapers down and put them in the basket, and I would sit there and fold them. And then she would go inside and clean, and I would sit there with the babies, and if they started crying, I would give them their bottle, and I would fold diapers there with the 4 little ones. They were so cute.
Where was Sam at?
Probably out in the street somewhere. Well, no, he can't be because I'm about 6 there,
Where's he at?
and he's about. If I'm 6, he's got to be at least 4.5 or 5 with the babies there.
So the kids are in the playpen.
Their
Where's
kids
he
are
at?
in the playpen. That guy, it's too much. Who knows? He's probably up in a tree somewhere, or on a roof somewhere, just like, oh my God, he was a crack up.
Was he?
My poor mom with 5 boys. She was always in the emergency room, and oh my God.
Did she love it though?
She loved her babies so much.
Does she have any messages for them?
Mom, she says, my babies. I can still see us a little like that. And next to where she used to sit me and the babies, there was a bush, and it was a kumquat bush. So she would pick the kumquats, and we would eat them later, and they were so good and so sweet. But I can see me sitting by the bush and folding the the diapers. Oh my God, we had so many diapers. Because she had 4 babies in diapers. But she loved us so much.
Can you feel that?
Oh my God, my mother. She was so beautiful. She loved us.
Are you able to give her a hug?
No, but I can see her.
You can go up and give her a hug if you want.
My mom.
You can just go up and give her a hug. Just walk up, give her a big hug. Let me know when you're there.
I'm facing her.
So just go out and give her a hug. Feel it. Feel good, huh?
Oh, Mom. I loved her so much. She loved the kids so much. She just always radiated that love towards us.
Does she have anything?
And I think she did that because my dad wasn't like that, you know. I knew my dad loved me, but he didn't express it like she did.
Not like her.
My dad, he showed us love by taking us fishing with him, or going to the mountains, or going to the lagoon, and going to the beach. And we used to do that every weekend on the summers. Just go and pack up and leave. And
What an awesome childhood.
yeah, we did. We had so much fun.
That's awesome.
And then Mr. and Mrs. Simmons' house, they sold their house because they were going to move to their daughter. And my parents rented their house. And we moved into Mr. and Mrs. Simmons' house, and it was bigger.
Ooh.
We went from one big bedroom to 2 bedrooms.
Ooh.
And the house was so cute. It had a nice porch. It was funny just moving the furniture from one house to the next. I can see my uncles moving, and they're putting a couch over the fence, and just moving stuff right next door.
What uncles?
We were at 4745 Oak Street in that house. I can see my Uncle Mundo.
Who's
My Uncle
that?
Mundo is my dad's youngest brother. Oh my God, he was a crack up.
Uncle Mundo.
He was my dad's youngest brother, and I bet you he was 7 or 8 years older than me. Such a cutie. Oh my God.
How old does he look there now?
He looks young, like when he was helping us move. My Uncle Mundo's
funny.
so young.
Who else is helping you move?
I can see. But he's the one coming up, my Uncle Mundo. Oh my God. Oh. And my dad had a pink Ford station wagon.
Pink?
Pink station wagon with the wings on the back. License plate was ICW 498. ICW 498 on that pink. And it had one of the seats that faced backwards.
Oh, wow.
So we would have 3 guys in the back, and then 3 in the middle, and then I was up in the front with my mom and dad.
Nice.
And
you guys would take off.
we would take off. It's so funny. We used to go to this place called the Colorado Lagoon. Oh my God, my feet are so cold. We would drive in the station wagon, and we would go to the Colorado Lagoon, and all the way over to the lagoon, we would look forward to this hill that we had to go down, and then that street would take us to the lagoon, and we would be so anxious. We'd be a couple of blocks away from the hill, and we were like, oh, here comes the hill, you know. And then we would go down, and we'd go, yay, you know, because we're going down the hill. And then when my brother Raymond, he married Barbara, and I can see us now. I can see us. Jack and Reno were with us too, and Alicia, and they're all little. Michael's in a little carrier, and Jeanette's walking. So we said, you know, we were always talking about the Colorado Lagoon. It's so nice over there. We used to go there on a Saturday, and the family would be there, and they would cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner there all day. We were there. We would go home, and they would pack up, and we'd go back on Sunday. It was just so much fun there. And then, so we used to talk about it all the time, about the Colorado Lagoon and this. So we decided we're going to take Barbara and Jackie up there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're getting excited because of the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just a whoop.
Uh-huh.
It was nothing. And we're like, what happened to the hill? It used to be so big to us when we were little. And we just drove and went down. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding? So then I can see us, and we're turning left to go to the Colorado Lagoon. And we get out, and it's awful. It was awful. There was like oil in the water. It was like the water evaporated, and it's just oil. And Jackie and Barbara are like, what are you guys talking about, this beautiful thing? I said, no, it had the water, and we used to swim in it all day, and it was round. It was a round lake, and we used to swim to the other side, and then we'd come back this way, and they had a snack bar there, and we used to like to go there and buy frozen Snickers. Mm-hmm. I think they were frozen Snickers. Yeah, we'd go there. My dad would give us money. We'd go buy frozen Snickers. But that's how my dad showed his love to us, by doing this,
Yep.
He took us to, I don't know if you guys know this, but there used to be a park called Pacific Ocean Park.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like an amusement park.
Oh, okay.
And we used to go, they used to call it POP. We used to go to POP. They would take us there. It was so much fun. We never went to Disneyland as children. I always heard about it. But we never went to Disneyland. I think it was just too expensive for my dad, for them. But we went to Pacific Ocean Park. I remember riding the rides. And, we would go and, like, for 4th of July, because it was by the beach, and we would stay there and watch the fireworks. And that's how my dad showed his love for us. He used to take us camping, and that's why we love it so much. We love camping. I don't so much anymore. It's just too much. Putting up tents and then tearing down tents. No, it's not for me anymore. But we used to like that. So nice. I can see us in Mr. and Mrs. Simmons' house.
Good memories.
Mr. and Mrs. Simmons were always so nice. She would come outside and she would say, I have cookies, kids. Come over and get some. And then my brother Cruz got in an accident. We used to have a shed in the backyard where my dad kept all his tools, and on the side of the shed were trash cans. And I guess somebody got rid of the trash, but it didn't all fall into the trash cans. And my brother Cruz jumped off the roof, and he landed on a Spam can. Oh, poor little guy. He was about 5 years old. The doctor said if he hadn't had that bone there, he would have cut his foot off.
Wow.
So Mr. Simmons picked him up and put him in his car because my dad had just had surgery and he couldn't move. So they took him to the hospital. I remember him crying. My mom was crying. He was just bleeding so much. Poor baby. So they put stitches on him. And they had him there in pediatrics, but the stitches broke apart because the incision was so big. They had to put staples in his little foot. And then they put a cast on him. And then we all went to go see him. I remember he was in a crib and we went to go see him in the hospital. And then
Why was he jumping off the roof?
Because he was a monkey. We used to call him that. He used, at the park, you know, the swing sets, and then they have the bars that come down the side. He used to climb up those like a monkey.
Hmm.
What did we used to call him? We used to, we used to call him, I forget. But he used to climb like a monkey, but we had a name for him. I can see my mom laughing at him because he would climb. And he would climb up that stupid shed and he would jump down to the ground.
And there was a can this time?
But that one time he landed on a Spam can. I can't think of what we used to call him.
Was it in Spanish?
Yes, it was.
Chango?
Well, I'm thinking Chango, but that one doesn't seem right. No, I can't remember. But he was so cute when he was little. He used to get so dark during the summer. I used to get dark, and my dad used to call me Negra. I was his Negra. I hated him to call me that. Negrita. But if I got in trouble, he would say, Eres mi linda. I would like, oh my God, what did I do? You know? But you know what? My parents were good parents. We never went without. You know, we had our necessities and everything. And I remember the year my dad bought all the boys' bikes for Christmas. And all the bikes were at my Uncle Chewy's house, which is my cousin Diane's father. My Aunt Vera and my Uncle Chewy, the bikes were in their garage. We were having Christmas Eve at our house, at Mr. and Mrs. Simmons' house. And when it was time for my dad's brothers, my dad, my Uncle Chewy, my Uncle Pepe, my Uncle Pete, who was the other one? Oh, my Uncle Mundo rode the bikes from...
Oh, they rode them?
They rode the bikes across the street so we could put them in our garage, but somebody crashed the bike. Somebody fell. So one of
who was it?
I can't remember. Let's
go there. Let's go.
They were all riding the bikes and somebody fell. And I remember we used to have a family there called, what were their names? They were the only one. These people moved into a house and they were the only ones, the Bravos. They were outside and they were cracking up. Jerks. They were because Diane and I, we walked over there, but we had to run back because they were riding the bikes. And my Aunt Vera and Uncle Joe used to live on Pine Street. So they went from Pine to Grape to Oak Street to bring the bikes. I don't remember who fell. One of the guys. That was fun, though. See? That was fun. We used to have so much fun when we were little. We used to play. All we did was play. It was nice. I loved it there. In our little neighborhood.
So, Vera lived nearby, your cousin?
We all did.
Oh, okay.
We were the only ones on Oak Street. But on Pine Street, it was my Aunt Vera, my Uncle Chewy, my Uncle Mundo and Petra. Across the street was my Uncle Pete and Tia Liva. And then across the street from Uncle Chuy was my tia Lupe and her husband, Roberto. And behind my Uncle Pete was a little house that my Aunt Marion and my Uncle Pepe lived in. So we were all, and then my dad's sister, my tia Rhoda, had 16 kids. And they would come visit in the summer. And we would have 16 kids all over. Because one house couldn't fit all of them. And they used to come like in two, they used to come like in two, I want to say like a van, but I don't think they had vans back then. I don't know. But they all came in 2 cars. All 16, 17, 18 of them.
Wow.
Yeah, and we used to, they would be in different houses. Like we would have 2 and somebody would have 3, or depending on how big. So we used to have fun all summer.
What an awesome family.
Yeah, it was nice. We just all played together. And eventually they just all moved out. When Aunt Vera and Uncle Chuy sold their house, Uncle Mundo said he wanted the house, so he bought that house from Uncle Chuy and Aunt Vera. They lived in there for a long time. And he lived there until he died. Uncle Mundo. You know, I can see them, all the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I can just see them.
Mm-hmm.
So cute. We were a bunch, you know. It's just so cute. Those were the best days. I can just see them there playing. And that's when we would all go to the beach, and all of us would go.
Mm-hmm.
What a crowd. I remember one time we went to the beach and my mom, I don't know, she had, I was going to say a balloon, but she would put her umbrella up and she would put something on their umbrella so we would know where we were, because one day one of the boys got lost. He couldn't find our umbrella. So he kept walking and walking and walking.
Oh no.
And we had to go look for him. So after that, my mom always put something, I want to say something round, but I don't know what she put up on the tent. So she would tell the kids, this is not a tent, but the umbrellas, because everybody had their umbrellas up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one of the little ones got lost. But we found him. So,
That's good.
oh, those days. Mm-hmm. Then we moved to Silmar. Just so far away. Oh my God.
Where did you guys live before?
Pico Rivera.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And we moved. I graduated.
I know, why don't you guys move to like Malibu? I'd be in Malibu right now.
You what?
So why
didn't you guys move to Malibu?
My dad, you know what? He worked for the Water and Power, and his yard that he reported to was in North Hollywood. And we didn't have the freeways like we do now. It would take him forever to get home. Mm-hmm. And finally, one time, he just said, that's it. We're moving out that way. But we didn't know that my mom and dad were looking for a house. Mm. When my mom and dad would leave, and I would watch the kids, would say, where are you going? He used to say, I'm going to go see a man about a horse. And we thought, oh, he's going to bring us a horse. You know? Or if he was going somewhere, we would say, where are you going? He goes, I'm going to Cucamonga. We used to think, Cucamonga? Where's Cucamonga? And now we have a rancho Cucamonga. Mm-hmm. You know, but he used to say, I'm going to go see a man about a horse.
But it was a house.
But they were looking for houses. And then one day, they packed us up and said they were taking us for a ride. And I remember we were in the pink station wagon and we're like, where are you taking us, Dad? And then they got off the freeway and they stopped at a store and they bought lunch meat and bread and chips. And they opened up the back of the station wagon, and my mom made sandwiches for all of us. And we had chips and sodas right there. And you know what? Later, when I got older, I was working at this place called Ansett Airline. And I went with a girl. She says, come with me to this place. They have good sandwiches. And it was called Lucchese's. And I swear that that's where we stopped to get sandwiches.
Oh, how funny.
Because I just said, I feel like I've been here before. Because we got off the freeway and the sandwich place was right there. Mm-hmm. And this Lucchese's is right there by the freeway. So I think that's where my parents stopped to get us sandwiches. So still, we're in Sunland then, right?
Right.
So we went all the way down Glen Oaks. Because we couldn't we had to get off at Glen Oaks because that was the end of the freeway. So we had to get off at Glen Oaks, and I remember we went all the way down Glen Oaks.
Basically moved to the boondocks.
Yeah, well, that's where we thought that they were taking us. So finally, they park in front of a house, and we're like, whose house is this, And we go in, they have the key, and we go in, and they said, this is going to be our new house. My brothers were so excited.
Were you?
Yeah, I was going to get my own room. My own room.
Wow.
So my parents took one room, and the big room that should have been my parents' room, all the boys went in there. So it was not, and oh my God.
It's kind of nice that you got your own room.
Yeah, it was nice.
Heck yeah.
It was nice, but the yard was just horrible. Horrible yard. But my dad had it going in no time. My dad, he was always so strong, and his big shoulders. I could see my dad out there gardening. It's so pretty. My dad, he never wanted to be old. He wanted to be young and strong all the time. Mm-hmm. And he used to tell the kids, because they would call him Grandpa, and he would say, don't call me Grandpa, call me Uncle Cruz. They'd say, no, you're our Grandpa. And he used to tell the girls, ooh la la, when they would come over dressed, ooh la la. It's so cute. Mm-hmm. My mom. Look at my mom. She's always in the kitchen.
She cooking?
Yeah.
What's she making?
My mom used to cook, oh my God. She could make a meal for 8 of us out of a little thing of hamburger, whatever, just
wow.
Make a beautiful meal. And we always ate together. Always.
Wow. Sounds like a wonderful childhood.
Always ate together.
Mm-hmm. Sounds beautiful.
And yeah, we just so nice. I can see my dad. You know how Jack and Rayla have the hill going up? Mm-hmm. My dad planted trees up there. Ooh. And then he planted ivy, so it was all covered in ivy with the trees. It looked so pretty. And we had trees in the backyard. Beautiful grass.
So that's where you moved into, that house?
We moved in 19... Yeah, Jackie and Rayla was the house that we were raised in. Mm-hmm. And
that's when you got your own room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I had my own room. I got a new bedroom set. It was so nice. Yeah, it was a nice move, but we sure did miss our friends. Because I graduated from the 9th grade, and then we moved. And I had gone to kindergarten with a lot of those people. Yeah. My friend Rafaela, Mickey and her sister Tony, my friend Betty. Yeah, we left. And then right after we moved out there, Aunt Vera and Uncle Chewy moved out there. Yeah. I went black again. I wish I could go back to my childhood.
Sounds like it was a wonderful one. Sounds like it was wonderful.
It was.
So lucky.
We were.
There's so many that don't have that,
Yeah, we were lucky.
It's kind of like you do that with the kids too.
My father was very strict. Oh my God. He was very strict. And my brothers got, the wrath of Dad. Because he used to spank them. I was like, I'm not ever going to get spanked.
So you were good?
I was good until I got pregnant with Roxanne. Oh my God. He was kind of upset. But when Roxanne was born, she became his queen. She could do no wrong. Yeah. I remember when I brought her home, and I was feeding her, and he was looking from behind, and he said, "What did you name her?" I said, "Her name's Roxanne." He said, "Where did you get that name from?" I said, "I heard it, and I really liked it. Somebody at school was named Roxanne." He told me, "You should have named her something beautiful like Guadalupe or Carmelita." I said, "Are you nuts?" I said, "You have a baby and name her Guadalupe or Carmelita." I was like, So instead of calling her Roxanne, he called her Rosanda.
What?
He used to call her Rosanda.
That's funny.
Yeah. But she became his everything.
Does he have anything to say to Rosanda today?
I don't know, Dad.
Ask him.
Do you have anything to say to your Rosanda
Today.
today, Dad?
And just listen.
Oh, I love seeing my parents. I see them. They're standing next to each other.
What do they look like?
Yeah, younger days.
Younger?
Yeah. My mom was so beautiful. Such a sweetheart. And when we started having kids, oh my God, she just fell more and more in love with them. So her Lulu was the last one to be born. Alicia. And just called her little Lulu. And then Danny and Darlene were together and just found out that they were pregnant with Mona. But my mom didn't know.
She didn't know Mona?
No, they told us after. No, she was born after my mom died.
Does she know Mona now?
Oh, I don't know.
Let's ask her.
Mom?
You can ask in your mind.
Yeah. I don't know. Is Mona with you, Mom?
Just trust your knowing. You'll just know.
Not Mona, but Serena.
Serena. She knows Serena?
I don't know. I don't know. Mom. good to meet you. Mm-hmm. Well, she has a child with her,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know who the child is.
Is it a girl child or a boy child?
Is it an infant child?
No, it's like she's maybe 8 or 9 years old, walking with my mom. They're holding hands. I don't know.
Whose baby is it? Let's ask.
I don't know, Mom. Who are you holding hands with, Mom? But Serena wasn't a baby, a child when she died. I don't know.
It could still be a younger Serena. Does it feel like it's Serena?
No.
No, it feels like another. Does it feel like a girl?
I can't tell.
Is this baby with Serena? Let's ask.
I can't. I picture Serena, like Serena, how she was when she passed, but this is a little girl. School age. Whose hand are you holding, Mom? Hmm?
Who is it?
She's holding Teresa's hand.
Teresa's. Okay.
Oh my God.
Who's Teresa?
Teresa's my Aunt Phyllis's baby that died.
Oh, okay. So she has her. Okay.
Oh my God, I forgot about Teresa.
Okay.
She was 10 months old when she died.
Good. So she's with your mom. Good.
Oh.
That's nice.
Oh.
That's sweet.
She was just a little baby. I got so scared when she died because she was just 3 months older than Roxanne. So she died in her sleep.
Oh, gosh.
And I used to get up and make sure Roxanne was breathing all the time because it just scared me when Teresa died like that.
Yeah. So she's with your mom.
She's holding my mom's hand.
Oh, good. Good.
But I don't know why my Aunt Phyllis isn't there with her. Now I can picture
Phyllis?
my Aunt Phyllis.
There she is. What does she look like?
She was so tall.
Mm-hmm.
And she has a smile on her face.
Is she walking straight?
No, she's more like floating.
Ooh. But is she kind of crooked? Because you know at the end how she was crooked?
Yeah, her neck and her back were... No, she's not. She looks good.
Wow. That's awesome.
But she's not walking. She's like floating.
Wow. That's nice.
Aww.
So she looks good too, huh?
Yeah, she's there with Teresa.
Nice.
Oh my God.
Who else is there?
Let's see. My Aunt Phyllis had such a laugh. Oh.
She look happy?
Yeah, but Teresa's there, but I can't really see her face. I remember what she looks like like a baby. She was weta. And she just looks weta here. So cute. Oh, poor thing. That was devastating for the family.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Yeah.
They're all gone now. I'm so happy Teresa's with them.
Yeah.
I forgot about her.
Is there anything else they want to show you?
Yeah, it went black again.
Okay.
That was so sweet to see my Aunt Phyllis.
Mm-hmm.
Such a nice lady.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know her?
Yes.
Oh.
I loved her. She was awesome.
And my Uncle Chris.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder why he didn't come through. If Aunt Phyllis and Teresa did, how come he didn't come?
You can ask if he's with them.
Hey, Mom. I don't see her.
Mm-hmm.
Mom. Is Uncle Chris there? Mom. Uncle Chris, come through. Do you remember him?
No.
He's such a jolly guy.
We go drifting and floating. And let's actually go into the future. Let's go ahead and get a little glimpse if Uncle Louie is going to be okay when he gets out. 3, 2, 1, be there now. What do you see?
I see the fire camp.
Mm-hmm.
It's so pretty over there.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I can smell the pine trees. So pretty.
Mm-hmm. And what happens next?
I don't see, I just see the facility.
Mm-hmm. And are you going to pick him up today?
Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
Am I picking you up today, Louis? I don't see him.
Okay.
We're just outside. I can see they have an eagle there that's carved out of a tree. They carved a eagle. I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Is it by the building? The main
Yeah.
building? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And there's a big tree in the front.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's there.
Okay. Let's fast forward just a little bit. Forward. Let's see if anything happens.
Just all black. I don't see the front of the building anymore.
Okay, so let's go drifting and floating to the next significant scene, the next time and place that give us answers. 3, 2, 1, be there now. Where are you?
I'm at somebody's house.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And looks like there's a gathering. But I can't see Louis.
Mm-hmm. Who else is there? Do you recognize?
I see Roxanne's there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're greeting
Mm-hmm.
people.
Greeting people. Oh, okay.
Come in.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I don't know how I can see coming in.
It's okay, let's just watch the scene.
Are you walking up to the door?
No, I'm behind them.
Okay.
I'm behind them, and I'm watching them.
Oh, you're watching.
They're greeting people
Okay.
in.
Okay.
My son has a smile on his face.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love his smile.
yep. So he looks good, huh?
Yeah,
Good.
but I don't know where we are. We're not at Roxanne's house.
No?
Mm-mm.
What does it look like around there? What do you see?
I see them at the front door. There's a lot of people coming in, I guess. I see them shaking hands and people are coming in.
Are they here to see Louie?
Where do you see Louie?
He's there next to Roxanne. They're greeting.
Oh, okay.
I see the door, like the door's open, and I can see them, people coming up the walkway, and they're shaking their hands.
Wow.
So, oh. He has a big smile. He's so handsome. They're fading.
Okay. That's good. I get to see that he looks really good.
He's not wearing orange. He has a shirt on.
Excellent.
He has
That's
like
a good sign.
a light blue shirt on.
Good.
Yeah, with a collar.
Nice. And he's smiling.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
And Roxanne's next to him.
Oh, good. Is she smiling too?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She can't wait for her brother to come home.
Yep.
So excited.
Yep.
Okay. So let's pull away and close this scene. And let's go to the next significant scene that will give us answers. Drifting and floating. 3, 2, and 1. Be there now. Do you see anything?
I see trees. I don't know. No, I don't know if it's the trees where he was.
It's okay, Mom. I'll just keep looking around.
He better not ever go back. He can't.
No.
I don't know where he is.
So let's see if this is this just like pent up worry?
I worry about him coming home.
Yeah. Can we possibly connect to Irma's main guide or angel? Would that be possible?
Please.
And you'll either hear yes or no. Is it possible to connect to your higher self?
I feel shaky.
That's how it usually feels. So when your higher self starts to come in, sometimes your energy will shift.
Because they have a higher vibration.
It's a different frequency. So the way that you breathe through it, you just, like take really deep cleansing breaths, and it makes the transition not so difficult. The more you relax, the easier it is for your higher self to flow in. So then we just need to know if we have access to speak to your higher self today. And you'll either hear a yes or a no.
So just breathe.
So in your mind, you just ask, do we have permission
and keep breathing
to speak to your higher self? Which is your most divine self. It's like your main connection to source, to God.
I just felt like
Uh-huh.
I was in a deep sleep. And I just woke up.
Uh-huh.
I woke up like, oh my God, I'm awake.
Mm-hmm. Now you're awake. So breathe all the way in. And all the way out.
It was weird.
Yeah. Does your body feel relaxed?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not twitchy like I was earlier.
Nice. Do you feel nice and calm and peaceful?
Mhm.
Yep. So just relax and enjoy.
So let's ask, use your mind. We'll ask your higher self if Louis is going to be okay.
Yeah. I see like a orange building,
Mm-hmm.
but I feel like people are pulling him into the building.
Mm-hmm.
Not mean.
Not mean?
No.
Okay.
Like you're praying for him.
Praying for him. Okay.
It's an orange building.
Okay. That's good.
And they're praying for my son.
Good. Good. So he's got lots of prayers on his side.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Are there any symbols or anything on this building that you can see, or is it just orange?
No, it's just orange.
Like, is it a bright
And it's
orange?
like arch building.
Like a pyramid?
No, it's a
Arch?
like a. It's got the wall and then the roof goes up like this, and
Mm-hmm.
it's orange.
Okay.
And you walk in the door. The door is arched, but he's going in by himself, and I can see them pulling them in,
Wow.
and they're wearing orange.
Oh, they are. What kind of place is this?
They're wearing orange.
Uh-huh. Are they like prayer
Are they
people?
robes?
They're
or
praying for him.
Uh-huh. Are they like monks?
Yeah. I don't know why, but they must be up in the mountains or something.
Uh-huh. In the mountains.
Yeah.
Is it a one-story?
I'm outside,
Uh-huh.
and they're pulling him in. It's one story, a little building. Oh.
So these are like a bunch of monks. Are they related to him in some way? Is he one of them?
I don't know. I can't.
What is Louis wearing?
Louis not wearing orange.
Uh-huh. But they're
I see him in a blue shirt with pants.
okay.
But these guys are praying for him.
Wow. Wow, what a lucky guy.
Let's keep my son safe.
Yep.
I just want my son safe, and I hope he doesn't get in trouble.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like he's got a lot of help.
Oh,
They're showing you that.
yeah. He's so tall. Mm-hmm. He's so much taller than these people that are putting him in.
That's funny. What do the people look like? Are they like Chinese or what?
Yeah, they're bald.
Uh-huh, bald.
And Louis just hovers over them.
Uh-huh.
And they're wearing orange in the orange building.
Huh.
But they're praying for him.
That's wonderful.
How are they praying? Are they sitting or are they standing?
No, they're standing around him.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
And my son's smiling.
Very nice.
Oh. I want him to be happy when he comes out. Mm-hmm. He's walking away now.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a smile on his face.
Good.
I love him so much. Mm-hmm. I miss him so much.
Yeah. Won't be long.
We would hug him every day.
Yep. Yep.
You know, he was such a good boy.
Yep. He's still a good boy.
And you know, he used to tell me, Mom, this happened for a reason. He says, I'm going to be better when I get out. I said, you were a good kid, Louis. You were good. You had a good heart.
Yep.
But you messed up. You're still good. That was a sad day.
Yeah, it was. But he's not coming out.
That day, I felt like I lost my boy. Like, totally lost him.
Yep.
It's so sad. Mm-hmm. And I used to be, when he would call me, I would have days where I just didn't want to talk to him.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, what did you do? Look what you did. Look what you did to the family. And he would just say, I'm sorry. He would call me, and sometimes I would be angry, and sometimes I would say, oh, my poor mijo. My poor mijo, why did you have to have this happen? And then sometimes he would call, and I would hang up on him because I didn't want to talk to him. But he helped me. He helped me because I would say, look what you've done to me. And he would say, Mom, I didn't do it to you. I did it to myself. But I know your pain. And he said, this happened for a reason, Mom. He said, when he gets out, he's going to be a better person. And I said, told him, you're a good boy, mijo. You just messed up. And he's looking at me with a smile. Ay, mi mijo. Could not turn my back on my boy.
No, never.
Mm-mm. But he's coming home.
Yep.
Can't wait. I told him I was going to get him a party bus and go pick him up. He said, yeah, Mom, get a party bus. I was like, yeah.
Aww.
And he said, you know, the girls want to have a party, but he doesn't feel like having one right away. And I said, Louis, when you go home, you think Eric's not going to be right there waiting for you? Mm-hmm. And Sam's going to be there waiting for you. They're going to want to see you. So Reno asked, are you having a party for Louis? And Roxanne said, no, not right away. And the other day he said, well, shit, then I'll have a party for him when he comes home. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know, but I told him I'm going to get a party bus and go pick him up. Mm-hmm. My boy. It's funny how I'm so happy he's coming up, and yet I think of the military men, and their moms are excited. The military, their boys are coming home, you know, after they served our country. And my son's coming home after he served his time.
Yep.
And I'm still so happy he's coming home.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's fading away.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least you know he's going to be okay. Mm-hmm. That's your good, and he's got like
he's got somebody
sounds like an army
him.
of monks praying for him. So that is so freaking awesome. Like that's a first.
He prays every day.
Do you feel any sadness in your heart from the past?
No, right now I just feel so happy. Mm-hmm. I just feel so happy right now. Mm-hmm. He's come. I saw my mom, my beautiful mother, and she looked so beautiful even with her apron on. You know, she never wore her apron outside. You know, it was just when she was cooking. I saw Mongo Mundo. He was so sweet. I can't wait till he comes home. I'm holding his hand. Come on, mijo. Let's go. Let's go. Can't wait. You know, I don't know why my right ear hurts.
Let's focus some energy there.
Oh.
Okay, so your right ear.
You know what I worry about? I don't know why it hurts.
What are you worried about?
I just worry that people aren't going to talk about him when he comes home.
Okay, so this is
I don't want to hear anything bad about him.
Okay, so in your right ear, you just had pain in your right ear, and when we have sensations on our right side of the body, this is regarding future. And because it isn't something that needs to be like held on to, because worry doesn't really like serve us or that. So we're just getting a, indication that that's not something that you want to hear or. So
I don't want to hear anything negative. You know, so many people can.
Yep.
They should be happy for him coming home, but then so many people say.
Yep, but we can't really.
No.
We can't really worry about what other people are going to do. We just have to remain focused on.
I don't want to hear anything.
Our happiness.
Yeah.
We could be just so happy that it doesn't even matter what we hear. Our happiness just stays. Because screw what everybody says or thinks or whatever. Our happiness is what matters.
And I know my family will be good, but you just never know what somebody might say from the outside. You know, I know my son did wrong, but my son served 18 years of his life for that. So he should be, I don't want to say he should be rewarded, but he's coming home. And he served his time, but he was very positive and always in good spirits while he was there. You know, he was good. He behaved. He didn't get into trouble. Well, he did some, but he did get into some trouble there. But it never involved his time. He never had time added to him. And he used to tell the guys used to say that he was stuck up. And he says, no, I'm not stuck up. He goes, you don't hang around with us. You know, he said, I'm here to do my time and get home to my mom and take care of my mom. He goes, I don't need to be throwing quarters with you or on your bullshit, you know. I'm here. He was always in his cell reading and keeping up with the times, you know, and Jackie and Uncle Reno always sent him magazines, a lot of magazines that he used to read.
He'll be home soon.
Yeah. But he shared his magazines with people, and they liked his magazines. And they used to think that he was stuck up because he would stay in there and read. But now he's coming home. I can't wait. He's not wearing orange.
No.
I still see him in a blue shirt.
Nice.
With a collar. He's so handsome. He's fading again.
Okay. So let's ask your higher self to do a quick body scan from head to toe.
Let's see if there's anything.
Scan the body. And let me know if anything grabs your attention.
We're having our higher self scan the body and see if anything needs attention today.
my right leg is shaking.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a twitch.
Mm-hmm.
If you're there, just help me with my knee.
So let's ask Archangel Raphael and his team of healing angels to come and work with your higher self on your knee, your right knee. Let's have Christ light and healing light flood your knee.
Just my arthritis, it's just all over. And
Yeah.
oh my
The light
God.
knows exactly where to go. So just allow through the crown of your head it to flood in your body and to go exactly where it needs to go. Let's ask Archangel Michael to take anything that is dark and that does not serve, that's stuck and stagnant. And as we clean and clear, Archangel Michael will take this to the light and back to source for healing. How do you feel?
You know what? I feel something at my feet.
Okay. What do you feel?
I'm going to kick it.
Okay.
So let's just allow the energy to flow out the bottom of your feet and into Mother Earth, grounding down your roots so that we can release anything that does not serve out your feet. Breathing nice and deep. What do you feel there on your feet?
Just right now, I don't feel anything. I just feel like it just kicked whatever was there.
Uh-huh.
And I don't feel anything anymore.
Okay.
It was
So
like something I had to kick. I don't feel anything.
Good. So let's ask Archangel Raphael and your higher self to seal your body with all this light and all the work that we've done today. And I'm going to touch your forehead so that it's all sealed in.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just black.
You're black.
Wonderful. So let's end this session with thanking all of our loved ones who came today. Thank them all for their messages.
Thank you.
Let's thank our angels and guides for allowing her to be here and for guiding this session.
Mm-hmm.